Okay, so now we're going to look at the time clock feature. As you can see, there's the time clock stop down here, and some users may have that, some will not. It depends upon the settings that you set with us to tell us if you want that button or not. Basically, that's just a stop. It doesn't start. All time clocks start anytime an invoice is started. So when you go to sales and receipts or go through scheduling or routing and you choose a customer, and if you hit invoices and either open an existing one or click add to do a new one, as soon as I open this up, it will start the timer for my time clock. So now that I've opened it up and all I'm doing in here is looking at it, maybe I didn't even do anything, my time clock has started for the cash customer. Now if I close out of here and open up another customer, then when I open them up and maybe hit new invoice directly this time, open it up just to decide, oops, I'm in the wrong one, let me exit out of here, no, don't save it. I am now started that time clock for that customer. And that clock will continue to run until either I start another invoice or I come back here and either hit stop time clock or run the end of day process. By hitting stop time clock is stopped and it will restart the next time I start another invoice. If I'd run end of day, that would also stop my time clock. Alright, now let's look and see how the time cards go on to the server. Go to the handhelds and open up this handheld. We can see that we've got all these tabs across the bottom, of course. The time clock one is the new one that we wanted to look at, where now it shows the times that we've worked on these two invoices. As you can see, they're fairly short times because we were just in and out of them. And as you can see, if I double click them, they open up. I can make some changes in notes or some information here if I just want to have some reference of something having to do with this for my own information. It is not sent back to the handheld. The handheld removes the time clock information every 35, 40 days. It only holds about 40 days worth of information. And it sets it to inactive, which will then remove it off of this list as well. It's still there, but it'll then be on the inactive list, so it just keeps your grid a little bit cleaner. So we can see right here where they're at today. And if we run a report, it's the time clock report or the time card report. And I say for today, this will be fine. And you can see in here that we've got a start time, stop time, who the customer was, the total elapsed time, and the second one you can see it was less than a minute because we just went in and went out, but it does show that and then adds up our total time in minutes and then gives us our time in hours, 0.02 hours. If there were any invoices created for this date, they would appear down in this section down here, so you can compare the time spent on each customer to the invoices created. And that is how the time clocks work.